I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Hello guys, it is All Out of Bubblegum here talking to you about the Infinite Warfare beta. And as I promised, I'm just giving you my strict opinion, not based on the other games. I'm just looking at it as what it is. I'm going to throw out any previous bias based on Advanced Warfare, Ghost, Black Ops 3. Nope, just Infinite Warfare. So right off the bat, the guns are fantastic. So far what we've been able to use, and very well balanced, although I feel like the submachine guns overall are a little on the strong side. Karma 45 and the Ripper Evo, I'm looking at you. I feel like they need to have a little bit of a nerf. Now, I'm not really sure exactly what needs to change with them. I don't know if it's a recoil increase or maybe shots to kill range reduction. I don't know. But all I know is that they do feel a little strong. There could be a little bit of a modification. The maps are incredible. I love the layouts. I love the way that they flow. The spawns were a little off. I was having a lot of trouble with people spawning behind me, which, you know, for anyone who loves doing well, it's kind of frustrating when you have that you gotta deal with. Maybe it's just me learning how to play after a while, or if they actually did fix it, but it seemed like the spawns got a little bit better towards the end of yesterday. So I don't know if that was just me figuring out how to play the game, or if that was an actual fix that they made to the coding. Mission teams, this is something that we haven't seen yet in Call of Duty, but I think is a really cool feature. Being able to unlock guns specific to that team, I think is really valuable. And, you know, it takes that whole ranking up, who can, you know, be one of the first people to hit the level cap or whatever. Now they have a little bit more work they got to do. They got to hit their own personal level cap while hitting the level caps for all the other teams. I'm sure there's going to be a big calling card challenge with that. Mission teams are excellent. Being able to unlock team-specific guns, I think, is really cool. I like the idea quite a bit. The whole supply drop thing is back. Yes, I know that's a pretty much negative for the community, very positive from a business standpoint, so I understand why they're doing it. And I don't feel like it's going to be a pay to win since you have the craftable ability now. Yes, it'll be a little bit slower than just getting them in supply drops, but at least it won't be random. With that, you'll be able to say, hey, I want this gun, and you can just go for it. Good job with the crafting weapons Infinity Award. I think that's awesome. Great way to, you know, get the new guns without having to rely on the random drops. Now camos, they're awesome. Put them on your gun, it looks cool. And now score streaks. The score streaks are good. They're strong. They're really usable. They definitely get you your kills, but they aren't too powerful. That was one thing that I was kind of worried about is, okay, how strong are these kill streaks going to be? And really, I think the kill streaks are pretty good. I mean, if anything, I would say the Warden could use maybe a little bit of a buff. I don't know. It seems like it takes forever for it to start getting kills. Maybe that was just my bad luck. But as soon as I got one, it was kind of fly around for like half the duration. Just, I don't even know what it was doing, but it wasn't getting me kills. And so maybe that's something that needs to be addressed. I don't really know how they determine how strong the score streaks are going to be, or what they do to nerf or buff them. I don't know if it's like faster target acquisition or something, but it seems like the Warden was a little weak, just a little bit. I mean, I don't want to turn it into like this overpowered, you know, death machine, but I feel like it could be amped just a hair. And unfortunately, I didn't really get a chance to really use the other bigger score streaks like the giant robot thing. Sorry, I don't remember the names for the score streaks. I'm one of those guys that just goes for the counter UAV, the strafing run. I forgot what it was called, but I'm one of those guys. Go for the low streaks, but just keep them pumping. So I'm not too familiar with the bigger score streaks, so I don't really know how strong or weak those ones are. So, you know, if you guys have any ideas on what might need to change with them, I'd be more than happy to hear what you guys want to have to say about that. I'm really interested in your input. And so now the advanced movement, you know what? I think it's cool. I think it's a really good flow. But here's the thing. You don't need it. This is one thing I was discovering after playing through the beta for, hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, is that even with the advanced movement, you don't need to use it to be able to do well in the game. The whole boots on the ground tactic is still really viable, and you can make it work really well. There are some areas in the map where the whole wall running and boost jumping, everything, really gives you an advantage, but for the most part, it doesn't really do anything but put you on a different elevation, and it's something that isn't that difficult to counter if you're just walking around. The advanced movement is there, but don't feel like you have to use it to do well, which I think is really good. I think it's really valuable, since there's a lot of people that like playing COD, but they just don't want to be boosting around, and they can still have fun. There's people that think that the whole quick movement, bouncing around, turn around 360, all that, they like that. And so I feel like they did a really good job of balancing out both sides of the spectrum. So anyway, guys, sorry this review didn't come out yesterday like I thought it was going to. I would have just spent the entire day trying to get as much footage as possible, because I guess we're able to record live stream or whatever, and the information that I got from the guy at Activision was false. So sorry about that. I would have live streamed if I knew that was the case. So I will be having a lot of footage for you guys to check out. Some cool sniper clips, probably mostly me failing, because I'll admit it took a lot of work to figure out how to play this one. Anyway, I had a great time with the beta, still loving it, looking forward to the game's full release in November. Let me know what you guys thought of the beta, any problems that I might have missed, or just observations you made, some critiques, whatever. Because I'm interested in hearing your opinions on the beta and what you guys thought so far. So anyway, I'm done talking. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.